Welcome back to a new AWS tutorial. Today's topic is going to be how can we share some private content in S3 with public users. To demonstrate this feature, let's start by creating a new S3 bucket. Let's start by defining a new bucket name. This bucket name, it has to be globally unique. Then we go to object ownership, user recommended settings. Scroll down, go to block public access. We use once again the recommended settings, but keep in mind that public access to this bucket and its object is blocked. Let's go to bucket versioning and let's enable that setting as part of following AWS best practices and also to be protected against unintentional deletes that might happen sometimes. Now let's go to server-side encryption and let's use the default settings just to be on the free tier. And then we click on create bucket. Once the bucket has been created, let's add some private content to our recently created bucket. Now let's go to the file properties and try to access this file by using the object URL. To do that, just simply copy the object URL and then paste it to your favorite web browser. Afterwards, press enter, and then the following message pops up. The error is pretty much self-explanatory and just basically saying you don't have the right to access that file. And this totally makes sense because our S3 bucket is private. In order to share this private content with our subscribers, we can use something that is called Presigned URL. Presigned URL is a time-limited, secure URL that grants temporary access to a specific object in Amazon S3. It is signed using your AWS credentials, meaning it includes authentication information that authorizes that request. Now, for our use case, let's solve this issue by creating our first pre-signed URL to distribute that private content. So let's look for object actions, and then we click on share with a pre-signed URL. Now we can define how much time do we want to share this content. So we can define do you want minutes, do you want hours, and then you click on create pre-signed URL. Automatically, that generated URL, you can copy it and once again paste it to your favorite web browser. Once we do that, we can see that the private content has been successfully displayed to your web browser thanks to the pre-signed URL. So next time you need to share a file from S3 without making it public, pre-signed URLs are your best friend. Thanks for watching.